Hey everybody, before we start the video, I just wanted to say that there were some issues. I said that I was going to upload this video to the Looping Real Gaming channel. You can find the link to that channel in the description down below. It is a channel run by me and my friend Ryan, but I had some issues with uploading this one specific episode. Gave me some error messages, so I am switching the schedule up to where this video will still be on my main channel, and then the Ubisoft's press conference tomorrow will be then uploaded to that channel. So, if you're a little confused and you want to see my reaction on the Ubisoft channel, please subscribe to the channel, Looping Real Gaming channel. It is in the description down below. And yeah, sorry for the hiccup, and enjoy the rest of the episode. Hey everybody, welcome back to another press conference, and today we have, or today, it is actually still the same day of course, we have Bethesda. After a very impressive, kind of textbook press conference from Microsoft, and of course the disaster that was the EA press conference, to which I haven't figured it out yet, but in the after show I did hear that there was a conflict between EA or DICE and Microsoft. I'm not too sure yet. Which resulted in that short and weird clip of Battlefield 5 with the single-player story there. But anyway, that is, of course, in the past. Today we have Bethesda. So Bethesda, what are my speculations? What are my expectations? So Bethesda, of course, is their 4th year doing a press conference, and that means that they're still young. However, they made a great first impression during their very first press conference, where they showcased Fallout 4. It came as a surprise, but not only that, they also spent about, 20 to 25 minutes explaining and showing multiple aspects of the game, of course done back then by Todd Howard. Then the second year, expectations were high, and they didn't meet the expectations because they did the same pattern, but then with not the Division, what is it called? Dishonored 2. And Dishonored, because it only had one game in front of that, it did not have the same weight like a Fallout series did that already had multiple parts and was an established franchise. Last year, in my opinion, it was a disaster. They had the worst press conference of all the press conferences there, and basically, they rehashed a lot of their old trailers, a lot of their old games. The new stuff that they showed, for example, Wolfenstein, was okay, but it was not enough to save it. It was not enough to, to hold that. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do here, because instead of leaving a lot to, to surprise us, they already announced Rage 2, and they showed a trailer of it. They showcased Fallout 76 at the Microsoft press conference. Though I was thinking, because it was only a short gameplay trailer, and I said maybe it's not multiplayer, maybe they will reveal a multiplayer feature or something in the Bethesda presentation now. They will probably now show more in-depth gameplay and tell us more about Vault 76. Of course, we're going to have Elder Scrolls Online stuff. People are thinking or saying a Prey DLC, maybe some Dishonored DLC, though probably not. That's done, and we're waiting for Dishonored 3. But of course, the real big question is, are we going to see a Starfield or, dare we say, an Elder Scrolls 6? There are a lot of people who think we won't see an Elder Scrolls 6, and it's the time is ripe for it, to be honest. It has been, Skyrim came out in 2011, so that is 7 years ago. And the success of Kingdom Come Deliverance earlier this year is, I think, a sign that people are really craving another open world medieval RPG. So I'm very curious what they're going to bring. Also because, of course, they showcased Vault 76 and Rage. In order to impress, they better have some surprises here. So, maybe, again, people say maybe Starfield. Starfield will be their, science fiction RPG in the style of Fallout or Elder Scrolls. So, I'm not too sure. But, again, they did not impress last year. So, they have to bring it 110% this year to impress. And after, of course, the success of Microsoft, the bar is set high. I'm pretty sure they're going to be better than EA. But let's see where this goes.
Hun toezendt. Wij geven straks uitgebreid uitleg. Yep. We gaan nu kijken naar Bethesda.
Here we go. This is Bethesda. Oh, and of course they do the trailer where they talk to the staff. They do this every year. They show us their children. I'm not gonna be any less harsh. Yep, walk their dog.
We come from different backgrounds. From different countries.
Hey, it's Japan.
We have different interests.
But we all share one passion. It's games.
We aren't all developers. But it takes all of us. Every one of us.
Oh, that's cute that they give some love to the catering.
A job we take very seriously. We try and break things and fix things.
This is almost the nuclear family that they're trying to like portray in Fallout itself.
We keep our fans happy and on the edge of their seats. We keep the books balanced, discover new talent, and interact with our community. Most of all, we work together as old friends and new. What unites us is our passion for games.
Told you, passion for games. It is very cheesy. They're not starting off great, but I guess I'll share the love. There's nothing bad with love. Let's have some positivity.
We are all
gamers.
Bethesda Softworks, how may I direct your call? You can start the show.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I did like The Evil Within, though. Oh, a Wolfenstein DLC or expansion, of course, is also probably gonna come. Well, there's some DLC for it already out, but proper DLC, like a proper expansion. Prey was so underwhelming. I have that game. I stopped like, I don't know, only 4 hours into it. I was not... My expectations were a lot higher. Yeah, they have a sick setup. I was watching the pre-show and they have like this catwalk thing and screens on both sides.
Please welcome Bethesda's Global Senior Vice President, Pete Hines.
Yeah, Pete Hines. That guy's a boss, though. I like him. Even last year when their presentation sucked, they were, he was cool.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. You sound good. I love you too. You look good. You guys ready to go? As Paula said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to.
Oh my God! We got no skip all them
back on stage
commercials.
For Bethesda's 4th annual E3 showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of surprises in store for you tonight. So
surprises?
You're here with us in the audience, or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world.
Yes, I am.
Settle in. Get ready for the very best in gaming.
So hold on. Hold on. So last year their show sucked, but they had this whole like theme park built outside, and like they gave like free booze and free barbecue to all the journalists, and it was almost as if it was a compensation for them not really having a lot to show. And now I saw images of how it's out there. They have a bar outside, but it's not as like flamboyant as it was last year. So maybe that's a showcase that they will actually now bring their A game, which I think they should. They got, not only from me, they got quite a bit critique last year of being quite underwhelming.
Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios spread around the globe, the incredibly talented folks who make the Bethesda games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you. Because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence. The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, The Evil Within 2.
Yeah! Evil Within 2 was fun.
Wolfenstein 2.
Was also fun.
We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online.
Unfortunately, Wolfenstein did not sell very well compared to Assassin's Creed and
Fallout 4 and Skyrim,
what was the other one?
VFR, and we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch. So we were thrilled when Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry with the highest overall review scores across all of our games.
Which Metacritic is, of course, very important for the financiers.
Tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
The leak. Oh my god, yeah. Dumbasses at Walmart.
For their low prices and ability to keep a secret. So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
And they misspelled it too or something, I don't know. They got so fucked over by Walmart. Hold on, I think I checked already, but I'm just a little paranoid. What the hell is this?
All right.
Yeah.
My name's Andrew WK.
Oh, dude. Came to party hard.
Are you ready to rage? I said, are you ready to rage? What about you? You ready to rage?
Oh, dude, everyone.
You ready to rage?
I liked Andrew WK when I was a fucking high schooler. This song is my fucking high school youth. Holy shit. Though, it's cool if you're there. If you're watching, it's like, yeah, see, those people are like, what the fuck? Why am I here? Yeah, the guy with the, like, the epic bloody nose. That's the... So, okay, listen up. This is not the way you do it. If you have a concert, at least show some of the game in the background for the people watching. Hold on, let me see what are people in chat saying. I'm confused. What the fuck? I need a beer. Fuck games, we do music now. Oh, there's one thing saying, okay, the guy's pretty good. This sucks. What a fun game this is. Fuck off with your screaming. This is shit. Well, people are not having it in chat, I can tell you that much. And even though I like this song, I don't need it. Yeah, exactly. So, this is a Dutch stream, right? And in Holland, it's like 3 in the morning. And they're like, did I stay up for this? Not a great start, Bethesda. You better get ready to kill. I love the song though. Cause here we go. Yeah, everybody's like, bring back Microsoft press conference. Microsoft press conference was better. Is this gameplay? Nobody gives a fuck. Why does this make sense? This is cool, but where's the game? Cringe. Yeah, the people too, like, I don't know, man. People are sighing. It's also like this goes on forever. Someone saying like the crowd is going wild. Like Sony would have them jam and then had a trailer that would accompany the thing.
Song for Rage 2.
How tall or how short are those guys?
Hi everyone, my name is Tim Willits and I am the studio director at id Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors, game director at
Oh dude, his name's Magnus. Holy fucking shit. His name is amazing and his size too.
Say that Rage is back.
Rage sold very badly.
Now, we had a ton
I'll tell you this
of
much.
crazy ideas when we started.
It was not a
playing
success.
Rage 2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games. And
I don't know
as
who made
we're
the first
about
one,
to
if it was
show you,
id
they
Software.
delivered big time.
Oh my god. God, Jesus Christ. Okay, can we start with the games now, please? Holy shit.
Well, thank you, Tim. Yeah.
What am I watching?
Well, speaking for everyone at Avalanche Studios, this is really a dream to come true for us. The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than that has been to work with these guys at id Software. These
Yeah,
guys
see, it is id.
invented the first-person shooter.
Now, Rage 2 seems to me goes for kind of like the humor.
And they still make the
Borderlands
best
humor a
shooters
little
out
bit.
there. So it's been a really great collaboration to bring you the most insane open world shooter
Yeah,
you have
insane,
ever
so-
played.
So Rage 2 transports players into a dystopian future, devoid of society, law, and order. Now, you play as Walker, the last ranger of the wasteland. Now, you know, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat.
Look at his belts.
Of course,
He's like a card.
You know, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game.
Yes! Dear God, show us the game.
Well,
Holy
not
shit.
only do we have Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3, but we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Yeah.
Asteroid on a collision course with Earth.
That's how the first game started.
Global extinction event.
80% of the Earth's population dead.
God turned his back on humanity long ago. It wasn't a war. It wasn't global warming. It was a fucking asteroid. I was born in this shithole. Parents murdered. An orphan of this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved. All that's left is hate, fear, and the need for survival.
So it's a collaboration,
So part
huh?
of growing up was watching everything get taken from me. I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland.
Yeah, and commercial.
アメリカでの挑戦にテンピュールを持って
Yep,
いきました。
it's a pillow commercial.
And there's only one thing left to do!
I remember that the first Rage had a
Hello, E3, and
Who?
welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the
like a
evil
collaboration with
spaceport
Breaking
mission,
Bad.
where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact.
It looks very pretty.
That will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
I love trailers like this, by the way, with a voiceover explaining the game mechanics. It is a great way to give in-depth information and yet provide with something stimulant.
It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise. You must likely slay them first, before pulling down the eco-pod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotrites therein.
It's such a mixture between so much, right? It's like Mad Max, but also Borderlands with the humor and kind of the way some of the mutants are shaped. A little bit Wolfenstein with how harsh the humor is.
Keep your wits about you, Walker. The Goon Squad may look whimsical, laughable even, but believe me, behind their playful appearance,
Yeah, this reminds me of Borderlands the way they look. Oh my god. This would be a game that would be great in co-op.
Mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. Is the Rocket the Crusher talking acting? And it can be yours.
See, this is I don't know. Like, it is the exact kind of humor from Wolfenstein, so the humor doesn't feel too original. But the game itself looks really cool, I think. And you get a good chunk of gameplay too. That's what's really good about this.
Threat has been nullified. Mr. President, welcome to the EcoPod mission.
Excellent. Now, look for the central computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco-15, still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning EcoPod recall.
EcoPod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good.
Superhero, huh?
Looks like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of a boost today. Just like the doc said, authority units. Should be a problem. Holy shit!
He has like force push.
Oh hell yeah!
Uh-oh. I love the design. You would think with the car coming through that would be an ally or something for co-op, but no. Or at least I don't think so.
From Bethesda Softworks, Christian Van Hoos.
Oh, it's Legend. This is the card game, right?
How's it going, everybody? I'm Christian Van Hoos, community manager for The Elder Scrolls Legends. For the past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further. So tonight, I'm thrilled to announce that we will soon be relaunching The Elder Scrolls Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals. I'm also very
3D.
excited to let you all know that Legends will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
I guess the Nintendo Switch it would work pretty well, right? Especially with like the touchscreen.
But there's no reason to wait to play the game that Apple awarded Best of the Year in 2017. Download The Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda.net account. And now, let's take a look at the future of Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
Wow, that is one hell of a statement.
It starts small. One game is all it takes. But Legends never stay simple. Never stay small. This is action. This is story. This is competition. This is easy to pick up. This is hard to put down. This is a 5-minute train ride. This is a 5-hour.
Oh my god.
This is for any way you play.
Yeah, see, it would work perfect for. Well, I guess tablet is even better.
Strategy fans. This is for those who want magic at their fingertips.
But it's already on that.
This is for those who want dragons at their command. This is a game where legends are born. This is for you.
You are wrong about that, Mr. Trailer Voice, sir.
From ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyrer.
Yeah, Somerset. So, I own Elder Scrolls Online. I want to play it, but I don't want to play it by myself.
Thanks,
and Kyle and Spiral have it.
Game director on the Elder Scrolls Online.
But we never get together to a point where it's like, oh, let's all three play it at the same time. I only play like the tutorial.
Before we get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight with the video highlighting the really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible.
Yeah, great.
So standing here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege. So I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming. We are such big fans of what we do. We play the games just as, we make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting, decorating my house, PvPing, stabbing. Yeah, that was me. And I'm really humbled to say that the Elder Scrolls Online community just keeps getting bigger. We're over 11 million players now.
I saw screenshots of Somerset. It looks gorgeous.
Over 1 million of those came in just the last year alone.
There's a pillow again. Again,
So last year was really great for us in
let's
a
wait
whole
and see.
lot of ways.
Let's
We
hope
were
they
named
have
MMO of the year
surprises.
for the 3rd straight year. We released Morrowind. A lot of great DLC, and just last week we released Somerset, the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online. it's been received with great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island home of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years. It's great for new players. If in the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. And of course, all you veteran ESO fans are already there. But we're not done there. We make DLC every quarter and chapters. Content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, DLC is that bad word.
We have great plans for next year. But before that, the next DLC coming out is a dungeon DLC named Wolf Hunter, based on werewolves. And later this year, we have a story DLC named Murkmire. We're going back to Blackmarsh. So you guys have all been asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're going to see it later this year. So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really, really what holds the game together.
Which is why I want to play it.
It's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world. So I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
Don't tell me this is a rehash of content that's already out there. It's the same mistake they did last year. I wouldn't know, though, because I don't play the game, so this might all be new to me. Look how beautiful it is. It's all voice acted, too, which is really, really cool. Whoa. Oh, the music. They're so talented at making awesome themes. Wow. But again, this is just Somerset. Huh. Cool, but again, available now, not new. Is the new Doom? Doom 2. Oh, is there a subtitle? Eternal.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm Hugo Martin, creative director
That
on
guy's
Doom
buff.
Eternal.
Jesus. He could be the Doom guy.
In 2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away by your support and excitement for the game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion and our team's love of making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
So we're back to announce Doom Eternal. An awesome, awesome new sequel to Doom. For the past 2 years, it's been so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to see next. And I gotta tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it. You want even more badass demons?
We got
Well,
it.
there are twice as many in this game. You want to see hell on earth?
Oh, look at that.
Well, we just teased it. But what we're most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August.
But at least it's nice to know that's coming.
We'd love for you to join us live in Dallas, or of course you can tune in online to catch all the fun. But until then, we want to thank everyone who continues to play Doom.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, that's the first surprise. Oh, now we're gonna go for Quake.
How's everybody feeling tonight? Pretty hype?
Yes.
Just like a little hype or like crazy hype?
No,
right now,
little.
right? Let's go. Thanks. Hi. I'm Joshua Boyle, community manager for Quake Champions. Thank you very much. Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players. Now that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with community in mind and will always be the fastest and most fun multiplayer shooter, period. And that's not the only
Nice
tradition
kicks.
that Quake's continuing. These days, we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago. Let's hear it for QuakeCon. And this year, we'll expand on our legacy as the original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter. We've been doing this for a long time.
It's not as
We're
bad as EA,
continuing to build
but it's
with
not
more
as good as
competition
Microsoft.
For more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone, whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena. That's why we just added a bunch of new features to make it even easier for you and your friends to jump in and get good together.
Oh, co-op against bots. Thingies, I don't know. I've never played Quake Champions.
いい睡眠がいいパフォーマンスにつながるからです。
We're still in early access, but tonight we want to welcome all of you into the arena. For this week only, we're opening up Quake Champions to everyone.
That's
through
cool.
a trial of our free-to-play version before it even launches. Plus, if you get in and download this week, you can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes.
Look at that.
So head to Quake.com and start playing with me and all of my Quake family tonight.
I might just do that.
Don't miss your chance to join one of the most passionate and welcoming communities in gaming. Now, for a taste of what you'll be playing tonight, after our showcase is over, check out our new trailer for Quake Champions.
Tasty. We'll find out.
It's funny, even though the graphics look great in current gen, it just feels nostalgic.
The bigger the guns, the bigger the boom.
Like the level design itself is also very old school. Good one-liner.
Это было несложно. Ты слаб.
Let's pray.
Hello E3 from all of us at Arcane Studios here in Austin, Texas. It's been 1 year since we launched Prey, and we want to send a big thanks to our incredible fan base for your support.
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
Ooh.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes. Story mode, New Game Plus,
which was a big fan request,
and Survival mode, which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning. We are really excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Moon Crash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
Randomly generated,
We're
yeah.
so excited.
Uh-oh.
We can't wait to what?
Cute.
The moon is a harsh mistress. The longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for you. Let's get to work.
It's interesting to see how... Oh my god, this song. It's interesting to see how survival mode has kind of been forgotten about in E3 this year. Whereas it was very popular back then. Now, of course, it's all about Battle Royale. I would love a Star Wars-based survival game. That'd be amazing.
Flooding and electrical damage detected. Warning. Lethal radiation levels detected.
Ride round, baby, ride round, ride. Even though this is all cute, I'm not a big fan of randomly generated stuff, so I'm not gonna go back to Prey for this, unfortunately. Right round, baby, right. The song is nice though. Oh Jesus, you're gonna get like people doing the hide and seek from Gary's mod.
Let's get to work.
Oh, I was like, what is this? But it was like, oh, okay, that's just their. Oh, look, they're okay.
All right, before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No, I'm not a mimic.
Hang on. There. I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second ago.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So, like all arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Mooncrash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Typhon Hunter is a lethal game of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
And
literally what I just said.
Like
oh
in
my
Prey,
god.
The mimic players can disguise themselves.
It's
as
literally the
object.
Gary's
So,
mode.
you know, things like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana, whatever works. But definitely not a coworker, right, Susan?
Absolutely not. Probably not.
No!
Ah, it was perfectly timed too.
Anyway, Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and improvisation and a very high tolerance for jump scares.
It's fun. You know,
Before
the
we
thing.
go,
It's just not very
I
original.
just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole team at Arcane.
I guess the
Studios,
aspect
to
that
all
the
of our
ones who
fans around
hide
the
can
world
actually
who
damage
have played
would be
Prey
cool.
and love it. We made this game for you, and
That would
we
be a
are
cool twist to it.
constantly inspired by your creativity and enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Ah,
Please
Wolfenstein.
welcome Jens Mattis and Jörg Gustafsson.
Gustafsson.
Hello, friends. I'm Jens Mattis, the creative director at Machine Games.
Jörg and Jens.
And I'm Jörg Gustafsson, executive producer at Machine Games.
Last year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus.
It was a cool game.
As BJ Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
Thank you for embracing our game. We were honored to win Best Action Game at the Game Awards last December. And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
I love how he says Wolfenstein.
And the Wolfenstein revolution continues with our next project, which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters.
Interesting. Okay.
Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes the story forward.
The twin sisters. Will it be co-op? Let's see.
And because this game features BJ's twin daughters, Wolfenstein Youngblood will be a co-op experience.
Awesome. That's really cool. Oh my god, what the fuck?
While you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend to save the world together. The resistance is counting on you.
All right, Hollybos, let's check it out.
Oh, nope. First commercial of Secret already. No, absolutely not. Go away with your game.
my life for this world.
Das Oktoberfest.
It never ends. They're gonna send everything they have at you. To survive, you have to embrace the suffering. To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
Would have loved to see some gameplay, but okay. Still cool. One's a sniper, the other's more of a brute. Or maybe you just get to pick whatever weapon you want. It's probably more their style.
Hi.
Hey, Heinz.
At Bethesda, we're proud of our history of innovation, and that includes breakthrough VR technology that we revealed at E3 2012. Since then, we've delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming, from Doom to Fallout 4 to Skyrim, and we're not done. Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences. So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality. And
that'll be interesting if you like a banana and then in VR.
Put you in the boots of TranStar employees.
Oh no, actually, if you're the other guy, of course, that'll be very scary.
Space Station. I'm also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game. It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters. In our ever-ending quest to bring the message of fuck Nazis to every platform possible. Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR experiences are playable this week at our booth at E3, so please stop by and give them a try. Now, we are really excited about everything that we've shown here tonight, but I know there are a lot of you who are really here or really wondering about Fallout 76.
Is that going to be their big ending thing?
That your wait is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen,
Todd
he's
Howard.
the recipient of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards.
He is
the
a
game
badass.
director at a studio that has won a bevy of accolades and awards. And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
Yeah. He's so cool because he's a developer and a really good public spokesperson, which is rare. Look, he just confidence. Look at him in his jacket. He's like, yeah, bitches, I bring the Fallout.
Looking good.
Mm.
Oh, it's great to be back at E3. Thank you so much. I could not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough. This is actually my 25th year at Bethesda, and I have seen a lot of cool things in that time. I gotta say, tonight is definitely one of them. I got to go to the very first E3 right here in Los Angeles. I know, they're so cute when they're little. They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home, went to Atlanta? Yes, a lot of you didn't come. I liked Atlanta, or East Coast. And then E3 went through the moody teen years and came back and locked itself in its room. Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't invite anybody. And I can remember literally walking between the halls and seeing nobody. I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up. It's in its 20s. It's more confident, can handle its alcohol better, like all of you. Thank you.
Hey, NCR.
So there's a good party after this, so pace yourselves. And I hope you're comfortable, by the way. I'm going to be here for a while.
Oh.
And E3 has become such an incredible week of entertainment, but we know that most of you came here for one thing. Thank you.
That was funny.
I think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim next. Well, I think we have the best one yet.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate version.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
Now, Skyrim and life become one.
A mud crab scuttles towards
First
you.
Roda.
I didn't catch that.
Pretty funny.
Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
First Roda. Command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese.
Hey, hun. Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I eat all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim, very special edition. Also coming soon to Etch-a-Sketch, Motorola Pagers, and your Samsung smart refrigerator.
Islanus. Oh, that's cool.
That's really funny. That's well done.
Had to do it. Had to do it. Okay, really. We both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout. Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it's our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
It's huge. Never completed Fallout 4, and I played 30 hours.
You are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
It is the exact same trailer. Which is fine. They did that before as well, but we're now going more in depth. We'll talk about it. Well, actually, I'll mute it while it plays on. So, first impressions up until now on the show. It's okay. I mean, that was funny. It didn't have anything to do with the game though. The Wolfenstein, sure, not gameplay though. It's the same thing that they did, of course, with the Dishonored one, where they showcased last year. Was it last year? I think so. Yeah, of course it was. Where the expansion, but it was a CG trailer. For example, they did the same thing with Prey, but at least Prey had a lot of mood setting. I guess with Wolfenstein they had it as well. They had Paris, and they showcased some of the locations there. Prey, yeah, sure, cool. That mode. Rage was nice. Oh, and then we got this commercial bullshit. Oh, this is a long one that I can't skip, unfortunately. Let's see actually what the chat says while we do this. Pathetic. Oh yeah, everybody's complaining about it. It's the same trailer. Yeah, people are like, what a joke. People are not impressed with Bethesda, and though I'm not as critical as some of these are, again, it's up until now, Microsoft is still the winner. They're going to have to showcase some real cool stuff here to still win it. And Elder Scrolls can still save it. But why would they showcase? Maybe they'll tease the next, like, Elder Scrolls. Road, take me home. This looks beautiful, though. Like how so much more nature than you are used to. Country road. Ah.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds.
Oh, look at that little Pip-Boy statue.
America
It's really cool.
itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
Vault 76, one of the very first vaults to open, was built to celebrate America's tercentenary, which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary. You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spend 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day.
Oh, finally!
Oh, Mr. Gutsy.
Wake up. Don't you remember? Time to leave the vault. Most of the others have already gone.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.
We always start with the world, and this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map.
Oh, that's cool. So you can see like mist and rain coming in.
Now, most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets. This is where the actual nuclear secrets are. And the quest the Overseer sends you on will take you through 6 distinct regions, each with their own style, risks, and rewards.
Sounds like Far Cry.
There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life.
Continue.
We have always wanted to tell that story of what it would be like for you and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults.
So it's multiplayer.
But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters
are players.
Is a real person.
Yep.
Because yes, Fallout 76 is entirely online.
Wait.
Okay. I know, there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm going to go through them in order. Now, I'll hit a couple of the big ones. First, of course, you can play this solo. All right? You'll be who you want, exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing a story, and leveling up. We love those things about our games, too. It would not have it any other way. But also, like many of you, we have always wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that is perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival, every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake. We knew we had to do it and do it in a really big way. Now, I know you may have played survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival? I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival. Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor. Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact,
You'll get mods
you'll
that
never
will
even
do that,
see
by the way.
A server when you play. You'll be in a world with dozens, not hundreds and not thousands of other players. It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay? And you'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you.
That's good.
When we think about games, we think about worlds and the choices that you can make, the stories that you create and tell yourself. By creating a wide open world with very few rules, we have a game more than any game that we've ever done where the choices are yours, where you'll decide what happens. You'll decide the heroes and you'll decide the villains. Look, this is a whole new world for all of us here. And fortunately, our friends at Vaultec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
Is that an MG42?
Chin up there, sport. Not all Vault 76 dwellers will be so hostile. Find them and brave the new world together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with friends, your days will be filled with fun activities.
You can run like a rabbit, fly like a bee. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me because I'm right behind you, baby.
This is gonna be great. Oh, Jesus. Oh, but you see in the trailer and the group there are 4, so I wonder if like you can like party up with only 4 people, kind of like how in Sea of Thieves you can have more than 4 people in the server, but not in like a party or a boat system. Go away. Like he said dozens, right? So there will be multiple. More than 4, but...
Like previous Fallouts, you can play this game solo in Quest. But the easiest way to survive in the Wasteland is to team up and build together. And in this one, you can build wherever you want.
That's cool.
And you can also then move that to wherever you want.
It's like Ark.
After thermonuclear war, man's towering industrial marvels may no longer stretch to the heavens. What separates man from beast? It is his desire to build. Get started with camps. The construction and assembly mobile platform. Construct your home of the future. With your home secure, you can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure to give your altercations that personal touch. It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear.
That looks really dope.
But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges. After a crisis, work with your neighbors to ensure success. There's no I in nuclear wasteland. Document your adventures. Your memories will shape the new American dream. What's that sound? Oh dear. There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, we love dynamic game systems. So we thought, why don't we put multiple nuclear missile sites on the map? And then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace. When you emerge from the comfort and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed. Take your friendly old neighbor, Johnny. Rather than coming over to borrow a cup of sugar, he may now be coming over for murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection. Nuclear armaments. That's right.
Ooh, look at
Courtesy
that.
of
Power
your
Rangers.
Uncle Sam, these wonders of the atomic
See, there are always
age can
4.
be found right in your own backyard.
I wonder if that says something.
But how does a fella like you acquire nuclear weapons, you may ask? Begin by inquiring with the locals. Gently coax them into cooperation.
Look, there are 3 health bars there as well on the left, so the party system might be limited to 4.
In the likely event you don't acquire a full code on your own, do not give up. Search for others who might be harboring a grudge. You'll have that nuclear launch code in no time. With the power of the atom at your fingertips, be responsible and consider your target carefully.
Oh, that's really dope.
Launch sequence activated.
Will your bomb land on a rival camp of degenerates? A random stranger? The local wildlife? Whatever your target may be, take advantage of the resulting fallout to gather rare and valuable resources.
How does this work though, right? Like how...
Yet these rewards don't come without risk.
Oh my god.
The fate of this new world is yours to command with the power of the atom.
Like, will it eventually all be destroyed, or will it reset? You know, how does that work? So many more questions. I am intrigued, though.
We know you've played a lot of our games and a lot of online games, but this one really is unique. We have built a platform, 100% dedicated servers that will support this game now and for years to come. And look, we know this is new for all of you. It's new for us. It's a little bit scary. And to that end, we're going to need your help. Because yes, we are going to have a beta. And it is sponsored by our friends at Vault-Tec as well. The Break It Early test application. Because evidently, these online games are hard. They can have some nasty issues. I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true. And that sometimes it doesn't just work. Anyway, we know together that we are going to build something really special. And we also know that all of you love our special editions. And we have an awesome collector's edition for you.
Well, here we go.
It starts with a map of the world that glows in the fucking dark. And it's great. So cool. It comes with figures you can put on the map.
Oh, that's dope.
And it also comes with a Fallout collectible that really I've always wanted, so we made them for everybody to buy, and here it is.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you put that helmet on?
Cool down, Papa,
Oh,
don't you
hell
blow
no.
your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of diving? Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top.
That's cool. Not that I won't get that, though. I'm not too much into, like, those special editions and stuff.
Yes, all of this, the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. So you're probably wondering, when is this game coming out? We're excited to say that it's coming out this year.
Look at that. November 2018. Very cool.
Thanks again for all your support of Fallout. It's been 10 years since Fallout 3, our very first one. And it's been an incredible journey with all of you. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter, which we announced and released right here at E3. And we have some cool surprises for you. Fallout Shelter is coming to the PlayStation 4. And because that guy said it, it's also coming to the Nintendo Switch. You can play it with the Joy-Cons or touch controls. And yes, it's still free. And excited to say these versions are coming out tonight.
Yeah, that had already been leaked before the show started, so that's okay. I enjoyed the game when it came out.
Thank you so much for your support of all that we do. coming here tonight. When we see how many of you our games have touched, it's incredibly special. Especially Fallout Shelter. That game has been played by over 120 million people. Incredible.
Oh, we got another commercial.
That is
oh,
more
or not.
people.
What the fuck? There we go.
Wondershare Filmora is a user-friendly, easy-to-use video edit.
Nope, not interested.
Incredible. It does kind of.
Oh god, come on. Work with me here, internet.
And you know, when we looked at the iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas for mobile games. Fallout Shelter was one of them. And we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious. And we've been building it. And it's in the other franchise that you love from us.
Ooh.
It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades.
Okay. But it's not a real Elder Scrolls game.
Like Fallout Shelter, we wanted an experience that we were not finding anywhere else. Here it is. Blades, at its heart, is a pure Elder Scrolls game. A massive first-person RPG with console-quality graphics, but with a uniquely mobile experience. Believe me when I say you have to see this running on an iPhone 10. This gigantic screen does not do it justice. You can tap to move or use dual sticks. Combat is all new, and it follows your specific movements and timings.
Oh, Jesus.
Harkening back to the first Elder Scrolls Arena, this game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons.
Oh, yippee.
And it's not just melee. You have a range of abilities and spells you can use. And of course, you can create your own character and be who you want to be. Improving them, leveling up, picking new abilities. And the entire game can be played in portrait mode. That one was incredibly important to us, that you could play it however you wanted.
Oh, that's dope. You're just
You
tapping
never know when you'll
moves
need
there.
a free hand. To hold your coffee, what do you... Degenerates. And it's not just dungeons.
Oh, wow. That
It's
looks so pretty.
incredible outdoor areas. Yes, running on a phone. It really looks...
Yeah, I
and
thought it was
plays
dungeons only. That's pretty
incredible.
cool.
Blades has several modes of play. First, the Abyss, a roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon. And the Arena, where you will do battle one-on-one against other players. And the main mode, the Town. This is the hub for your story and quests. You are a member of the Blades, the Empire's top agents. Forced into exile, you return home to find your town destroyed and need to rebuild it. Yes, Blades also features a town building mode. You'll decide what your town looks like and be able to upgrade and decorate.
That's
all
cool
of the
because you can
individual
build it and then you
elements
can
in
walk through it,
As
right?
your town levels up, you'll unlock new NPCs, quests, and more. You can even visit your friends' towns. This
was awkward.
This is an Elder Scrolls game that you can play however and wherever you want. And we are going to bring Blades to every device and system we can. Phones, PCs, consoles, also virtual reality, on mobile, all the way up to high-end VR on PCs. And what's really cool is all of those connect to each other. So one of my dreams is we'll go back to that portrait mode, which I like to call meeting mode. Because if you're in a meeting on your playing a game, in portrait mode, no one knows you're playing a game. And so with Blades, you could be in a meeting playing Blades against someone at home in VR. Blades is coming this fall for free.
Pre-order. How does that work?
And you can pre-order it tonight on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Also, this week, go to playblades.com and register for early access. If you're here at E3, Blades is going to be playable in our booth. So please, come by and check it out. You really need to see it running on the phone. We'd love to see you. Please come by. I just want to thank you all again, all of our fans here, everybody watching online, for all of your support over the years. It is so exciting to show you all that we have coming out this year, and it is an honor and a blessing to represent all of the incredible people at Bethesda Game Studios. We have 3 offices now in Maryland, Montreal, and Austin. There's a lot of them here tonight. I want them to hear your appreciation for their work. Thank you.
Is there going to be a teaser at the end?
Just the best team and group of people I could
Or
ever
what?
hope for. Amazing.
You can't tell me they're going to end with a phone
we
game.
also thought, since we're all here together tonight and it's so special, maybe we'd do something a little different too. And tell you what we have coming beyond this year in the future. We have also been working on a brand new next generation single player game.
Oh, it's going to be Starfield.
But this one is in an all-new epic franchise. Our first wholly original franchise in 25 years. We're excited to announce our next adventure.
Ooh, what is this? Ooh, it already sounds spacey. Boom, baby. Starfield. Look at that. Not a lot. Cyberpunk had a better trailer.
Starfield is a game that we have spent years
Unless they show it now.
thinking about and working on. something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off and that we're incredibly excited about. But we're also building toward the game after that.
Oh.
And it's the one you keep asking about.
Oh, Jesus. Already the music. Oh. No! It's the worst timing for a commercial. But I guess that's only with the... Hold on. I gotta reload a page.
Okay, actually, now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight, the time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
All right, guys. So that was it. Boom. They had some pretty big things there at the end. Overall, I would say that if you look at the presentation as a whole, it was not as good as Microsoft's. Microsoft's was a better press conference overall. The tempo and the pacing in Microsoft's press conference was just solid, with games, and also starting with new content and new looks. Whereas here, of course, you had the concert, that short presentation speech by that id Software guy, and the dude Magnus was awkward and too long. You know, tempo-wise, there were signs here. There was, of course, the Somerset that took too long, but also was about content that was already released. So, you know, it took some time for things to steam up. Now, I also think maybe that because of the Walmart leak, they wanted to start with Rage 2 when it was not yet, you know, announced. You know, more of a surprise to start with that. That would have been more effective. Of course, new things we saw: Doom Eternal. Not real gameplay, though. Of course, it's a very short trailer. They were short with a lot of stuff. Same with Starfield and Elder Scrolls. You know, it is very cool that that is announced. But for example, with Microsoft, with Cyberpunk, what was super important there was that you got to see, even though you didn't see direct gameplay, you saw a vast load of different imagery and locations, so you would get a very good vibe and understanding of what the game would at least be or take place in. There's a ton of stuff to dissect there, as I said in that video. But in the Starfield one, there's almost nothing there to find out about. So we know it's coming, which is cool, and now we can speculate about stuff, but it would have been nice to actually see, you know, more stuff there, especially when they say, okay, this is something that, you know, is not coming out within the next year, but the year after, or maybe even later. But we had the same thing, of course, with God of War with Sony, which was revealed 2 years before it was released, and already with significant gameplay to impress us. So, you know, there's that, and the phone game, sure, it looks cool and it's impressive that it runs on a phone, but it's not something that I am too impressed by. The Fallout 76, cool that it's multiplayer, it's awesome, but again, overall, I would say Microsoft is still the top. This one's the second, and EA is solely at the bottom, because they should be ashamed of themselves. And they should take a look at these are definitely Microsoft on how to do a presentation properly. Again, I think that Bethesda did redeem themselves from last year. Last year was a disaster, you know, and they just understand that people want to see things so new, or you know, Elder Scrolls, that at least they say, like, look, yeah, we're building Elder Scrolls here, everybody just shut up. So that happened. So overall, it was okay, but you know, in a way, it's a forgettable. Well, actually, no, that's not true, because Microsoft, in a way, also just a tempo, but it's not like this presentation that you will remember, unlike the one of Sony 2 years ago, but also the Microsoft one where they had the announcement of Xbox games everywhere with on PC. So yeah, overall, you know, cool, but nothing, you know, that blew me away too much. But yeah, overall, cool. I'm very curious to you guys' opinion on the Bethesda conference, so do let me know in the comments down below. Tomorrow we have the final two. I know that there are more press conferences there, but I only do the main ones that used to be. Like, I know that Square Enix does one, I know Devolver does one, but sorry, I'm not going to do that. So tomorrow we'll have Ubisoft, and then we'll have Sony, of course. Sony, the big spender all the way at the end. So very excited about that. So hope to see you guys at the next press conference.